In Child's Play news.
Child's
Play. Wasn't that a scary movie?
Yeah,
it was, right?
Yeah, it was
Chucky.
First, a moment from our sponsors. Go to Sip. It's in Rowland Heights and Westwood for some delicious drinks. I finished mine. It was watermelon fresca.
Oh, mine was watermelon too.
Mine was rainbow and it looked way better.
Blueberry with boba. Blueberry matcha.
Oh, blueberries.
I like it because it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
It's a good amount of sweet.
And the bobas are the right consistency.
Thank you. Now on to our regularly scheduled program.
Okay, submitted by Pineapple on Pizza. Hell yeah!
Disgusting.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Great team.
Disgusting.
You guys don't like pineapple and ham?
Disgusting.
Not living.
Gordon Ramsay himself said that pineapple does not belong on pizza.
It's too juicy.
It's fucking weird.
warm.
He also don't know how to make pad thai, so.
There you go.
He makes a great beef Wellington.
Maybe he's just against Asian dishes. A Mexican police force has been armed with slingshots after their guns were confiscated.
Who can confiscate from the police officer?
Yeah.
The governor.
They're like,
And in Mexico of all places.
They're like,
what the
"Freeze."
fuck are you doing? Yeah.
stop right there. Freeze.
What the fuck?
And what's on the other end? Just rocks?
Yeah, right?
The rocks.
Not even darts or something?
Oh my god.
They're gonna get their ass beat.
Yeah.
There's like 50 dudes with fucking.
Like,
Come on with your hands up!
right? It doesn't even hurt. It's just mildly annoying when they hit you.
Ah,
I wonder what that
though.
meeting was like. Like he pulls everyone in a room. He's like, "Give me your fucking guns." And he gives them like, how do you do that?
Please, you're like in Mexico.
I don't know what good at
The Mexican doesn't know how to do Mexican.
Damn.
guns. Yeah, give me your guns.
So now the cartel's really gonna take over.
Right.
They're just gonna blast all of them, and they're gonna fucking
mean,
be reloading like this.
They've taken over.
Oh yeah, they've already.
I mean, they.
Yeah.
There's some villages, they're so fucking dope. What they did is the citizens actually kicked out the
yeah, that
cartels
one.
and the government.
I read about this.
Because they're like,
Wow.
nobody's taking care of us, we gotta take care of ourselves. And then they have checkpoints there to make sure that anyone that comes through are not armed. They can't do any political propaganda, nothing, because they're like, all the cops that the government were sending, they're not people of our community. So
They were part of the cartel too.
yeah, so they were being corrupt, even the politicians, they're like, no, we wanna have our own elections. And I thought that was really
Those people
dope.
out. How do they protect
They're armed.
their borders? Oh, they're
armed, yeah.
Their own militia. Yeah, I saw a little like mini documentary on this guy who did the same thing, and he was like 70 years old, and he was like a really revered man in the neighborhood, and he made like their little village independent, but they will kind of ruin his credibility. He has a 15-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah, that was
And then I saw that one too. But what ended up happening is they ended up being the cartel too.
What?
But then this other one I'm talking about.
that guy ended up being a cartel.
No, they ended up being corrupt and taking when they had too much power.
Because he's like, if I'm filming this, it's because I'm already dead.
Yeah, but this other village I'm talking about is they have fair elections and they rotate.
I love the way they vote
Yes.
too. They actually stand in line in front of the person that they're voting for, so you visually can see.
Yeah.
who's winning?
Yeah.
That's
And then they rotate, and if you're not, you can't actually want to do it. You have to be nominated.
Yeah.
So if I'm like, you know what, I think Tiff will be a great president, Tiff just has to accept it.
Even if I don't want.
And then the guy that was doing it, he's actually like a college professor, and he says, well, when I become mayor or whatever, I'm gonna take like a third of my paycheck is gonna be gone.
Yeah, they're
But he's like,
actually
I'm
getting a
doing
pay
it-
cut.
I'm doing it for the community.
Pretty cool.
I feel like that's how America used to be in the beginning, because you used to like have to get nominated, and then also used to have to live in the city or the community that you represented. You didn't just live in Washington D.C.
That's
Why don't
true.
we do that anymore?
because it got corrupt.
Anyway, so this story here. So this is a town in the state of Veracruz. The town's name is Alvarado.
How can we say Veracruz with an accent but not Alvarado?
Alvarado.
Very good observation, Gina. I was wondering the
It
same
was
thing.
like Veracruz and Alvarado.
I don't know. It was just that was how
She's
my
a
brain
fake
wanted to process
Mexican.
it.
Yeah, right?
I'm a
You
fake.
should ask your brain.
My brain. I can't speak to my brain.
Yeah, you can. Look up and you talk to it.
I saw a video.
No one's home right now.
Yeah, no one's ever home.
I saw a video of a white girl. She's like, today it was elotes, but she said, today we're gonna eat elotes, and I wanted to kill myself.
No.
It was awful. Today we're gonna go eat elotes.
No way. Yeah, I don't know. For me, sometimes like,
Vaginas.
certain words that are Spanish, like I can't say it in an English way. Like tortillas, I can't be like, can you pass me a tortilla?
But then you can say Los Angeles because you're not like Los Angeles.
I'm from Los Angeles.
Yeah, so that's why like my brain picks and chooses that.
Do you say Patagonia?
What?
Patagonia?
Patagonia. Because it's from South America.
Say it again, Bart.
Patagonia.
Is it? Is that how you say it? Patagonia? Is Patagonia?
I don't know.
It's like a South American like mountain
I
like.
really hope that, you know, on your deathbed, that's the last word that you say in a
Patagonia.
sentence. Just,
I hope not. It better be. I fucking love you.
Gio, come to me, find me in Patagonia.
Put the fucking eyes plugged out.
Patagonia.
G's are H's, right?
I think it's the H when it's in the beginning of the word.
So Patagonia.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't know Spanish that well.
Depending on where you speak Spanish, because like my Venezuelan friend pronounced things differently than my Mexican friend.
Double L's or J's to some.
Yeah.
It's weird as shit, yeah.
Yeah, so back to this thing here. So what the governor
Spanish.
is saying is that out of the 130 police officers that were tested for firearms, like their training, only 30 of them passed.
Oh my
The reason
God.
why they got rid of everyone's guns. And so
What were they doing?
Yeah, right? He looks, he's like, oh,
I
there's
know.
nothing in here.
They're all like, freeze! Oh shit! Shit! Fucking damn it! Oh shit! Fuck!
say in Spanish, híjole, güey.
Ay Dios mío! Híjole, güey! Fucking chale, fool!
I haven't heard that shit in forever. It's like slang, kind of. I don't know, how do you explain chale?
Isn't it like whatever or no?
Depends how you use it. It could be like
Chale.
fuck. I don't know. It's like super slang. It's just like
I don't know how to
damn, like I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, and I hear it mainly from people from Mexico City. The Chilangos use it.
I just imagine they're training, they're like, what is
Yeah, how do you fucking what is chale? I don't even know how to use it.
Chale, mano. I don't know. Anyway, so here's some photos.
Oh my god, they're like neon, they're kids slingshot.
Oh my God.
Camo to make it look cool or something.
So the mayor started handing out these slingshots, kind of like
That's
in protest.
embarrassing.
That's really
Like in
embarrassing.
protest for them getting their guns taken.
Oh!
'Cause they're trolling the government.
Yeah, they're
I
trolling
see.
it. So
I see. I thought they were replacing it.
like here you can see the slingshot. hanging
Oh, that's
out.
great.
Damn.
That is embarrassing.
So this was in protest. I see. Okay.
I thought those guys were so incompetent that the government gave them.
Yeah. Right? Well, that's the thing. Like, the mayor is saying, like, it's just they're not, I don't know. Anyway, this wasn't the first time that this happened. Back in 2007,
What else did they give them? Fucking
there were over
foods?
60 slingshots that were issued to officers in Tijuana because they were, apparently, they were in collusion with drug traffickers.
But what are they supposed to do? Because I feel like the cartel is so strong there, and those guys are afraid for their lives.
Yeah.
So they just want to do their job, right? But then if the cartel tells you to do something, you gotta do it, or else they're gonna kill your whole family.
Pretty much.
They should just pay the fucking police force more, take care of their cops, and they wouldn't be so tempted to get bribes from the fucking cartel.
That's true.
Or make
But the government probably doesn't have enough money
Yeah.
either to even do that.
Because if the cops felt like the government had their back,
Yep.
and everything was just in order,
Yep.
then they wouldn't have to be so corrupt.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just all kinds of fucked up. It's a mess.
But I feel like the government does that for like publicity. So they're like, yeah, we're cracking down on corruption, guys, and it's gonna go back to business.
I know, because there was also reports of these cops that got caught killing these journalists too. So like even journalists over there are getting murdered because they're reporting the truth, especially about the corrupt government. So then like now journalists are scared to say anything because they don't want to get killed, and that's been happening forever.
Dude, there was this, you guys know that show Cartel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the producer for that show was location scouting.
Oh yeah. We did an article on this.
Did we?
Narcos, right?
Yeah.
Or was it?
That was that too, but he got killed.
Yeah, and he got killed, and he's just a fucking producer.
Location scout.
Yeah. I'm like, dude.
I wanted to go to Mexico.
Location and the whole production crew get
Man, I don't know what the hell I would do if I was a cop and they took my gun away and I only had a slingshot. I'd be like, dude.
I think you would make good use of it.
Yeah, you would probably get like steel, like sharp steel, and like fucking shoot it.
Can you imagine it's like they hold, like they
I'd be
go to a criminal. They
scared.
go to a criminal, you know, like they poke the gun on your back, like, but it's two. Freeze.
Yeah.
It's two instead.
It's like a wishbone, like freeze. I think what I would do is have 50 cops with me everywhere I go.
But just have a bunch of cannibals.
Just overwhelm them with numbers.
You know what's crazy? When we went to Turkey, they had, wait, was it Turkey? No, Morocco. In Morocco, they had there were always 3 cops walking together. And there was, I forgot who.
And they're holding hands like this?
No, they were always touching shoulders. Everywhere they were walking, it was 3 of them.
So you can't penetrate them.
Wow. No, and it was weird because if they turned me on to turn all 3 of them.
Like a door?
It's like when squirrels try to scare off a snake or whatever, like not squirrels, but moles or whatever, they stick together and they get big to like... to trick the snake into thinking it's like a big animal.
Why do you know that?
I was watching Discovery Channel one time.
This is like
That'd be dope if all 3 was locking arms like this.
Yeah,
But I like to think that the cops think that they're tricking all the people into thinking they're like a bigger person.
No, it's actually 2 soldiers and 1 like city cop. So that's how they had it. It was like 2 soldiers and a city.
So 2 soldiers escort the city cop. Does the city, do they have guns and stuff?
They did.
Damn.
Or like a boss. I'm a bodyguards.
Oh yeah, true.
And it's hot there too, so they must have sweaty shoulders all day.
Do they have Velcros so they can stay connected?
I just think about, because
It's all one t-shirt.
it's
I'll make sure one t-shirt.
That would be
One
so
guy
much
gets his
easier.
arm, the right guy gets an arm, the guy in the middle has nothing.
Do they synchronize their walking like this?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty crazy.
So it's all like marching
So if
style.
someone commits a crime, it throws off their whole sequence. They're like, man, we gotta start over. What was
Are you in the left? Am I in the right? Are you in the left? Right? Was that in the middle? Were you in the middle?
I think they practice relay races by tying their feet together.
3-legged races?
Yeah, the 3-legged race. That's
Oh,
what
that
they
sucks
do,
for the guy in the middle because he has no leg of his own. He's tied to these 2 guys. I'm gonna stop.
He just gets to lift his feet up and you have to get carried around everywhere.
It's little. I just imagine the parents when they grab their kids and swing them.
We got pictures like that.
Oh, that's adorable. That's right. I've yet to see the photos. Fuck you, Gio, for tagging me in that thing. In your cat.
Cry now.
It was true. It was true.